Everything is in the poems. But I just heard that one of my fellow poets thinks that a poem of mine that can't be got at one reading is because I was confused too. How can you really care if anybody gets it, or gets what it means, or if it improves them? Improves them for what? For death? Why hurry them along? Too many poets act like a middle-aged mother trying to get her kids to eat too much cooked meat and potatoes. I don't give a damn whether they eat or not. Nobody should experience anything they don't need to. If they don't need poetry, bully for them. Now, Personism, a movement which I recently founded and which nobody knows about, interests me a great deal. Now, Personism has nothing to do with philosophy. It's all art. It has nothing to do with personality or intimacy, far from it. But to give you a vague idea, one of its minimal aspects is to address itself to one person other than the poet himself. Now that's part of Personism. It was founded by me after lunch with Leroy Jones on August 27th, 1959. A day in which I was in love with someone. Not Roy, by the way, a blonde. I went back to work and wrote a poem for this person. While I was writing it, I was realizing that if I wanted to, I could use the telephone instead of writing the poem. And so Personism was born. It puts the poem squarely between the poet and the person. And the poem is correspondingly gratified. The poem is at last between two persons instead of two pages. Now, in all modesty, I confess that it may be the death of literature as we know it. Now, while I have certain regrets, poetry being quicker and surer than prose, it is only just that poetry finished literature off. Now, what can we expect from Personism? This is getting good, isn't it? Everything! But we won't get it. It is too new, too vital a movement to promise anything. But it, like Africa, is on the way. The recent propagandists for technique on the one hand, and for content on the other, had better watch out.